Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast for Monday, March 16th, 2020. All right, so today a very simple day in the astrology. We have the moon going over the Galactic Center, leaving healing Ophiuchus and going into expansive Sagittarius. So the first part of the day is still really good for doing anything that involves healing, deep diving, transformation, and likely at some point throughout the day, maybe starting to feel a bit of the more post-transformation energy, post-healing energy of Sagittarius. So going into tomorrow, really good to then start to expand our perception about things, maybe get into some of that free-spirited energy, philosophical energy, abstract thoughts, really good with that later energy of Sag. So other than that, just some minor lunar aspects. We are in the third quarter phase of the lunar cycle, which means we had a full moon a week ago. And so it is a really good time to now really start to challenge ourselves to implement any shifts of awareness we've had since over the past week. All right, so let's take a look at all of this, as well as a quick weekly recap here in more detail when I return. All right, so here's the sky for this Monday. And again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called true sidereal astrology. This does change the signs from mainstream astrology, so you will notice a lot of the signs that I'm saying are different. So if you are new, definitely check out that link down below for more information. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the moon's placement, which represents the theme of the day, coming out of healing Ophiuchus, which was the energy yesterday on Sunday. Passing over the Galactic Center here, the earlier part of the day for most of us, and then going into expansive Sagittarius, mostly tomorrow and the next few days. So today is that transformative kind of day where we come out of the deeper dimensions of healing, which still makes it a really good day for this. Any type of physical healing we want to do, maybe spiritual, emotional, mental, any type there is really good. Great time of really redeeming the different qualities of ourselves, right? This is considered the sort of part of the sky that is associated with shadow work, which is accepting all aspects of ourself as a part of life, as a part of ourselves, and working with them, right? Working with them so that we can heal, we can empower ourselves and transform. So great day for that. But as the day unfolds, probably some feeling of the post-transformation energy as we get into the later part, and especially tomorrow. So when there is that transformative energy, after that, of course, we do gain some more of an abstract perspective on life, which is Sag. We start to feel a bit free-spirited after the deeper stuff and the transformation and healing. And we begin to expand our horizons and our perception. So the later part, really good for that. Anything that does broaden our perspective helps us feel a little bit inspired, maybe adventurous, open-minded, right? Sagittarius is very much about expanding our open-mindedness. So really good there these next few days. And this has been a very active part of the sky where we do have a lot of the planets. We do have Mars now starting to approach Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn in this later part of Sagittarius. So the rest of the month of March here, we'll be activating this kind of collective energy that we've had with this, what has been fundamentally a transformation of our perceptions. You know, Sagittarius is, again, the not only personal, but also collective perception on things. And so a lot of that has been restructuring since January. Even things involving travel, like with the coronavirus, things like this, really getting active here, probably this later part of March, but maybe starting to ease up after that once Mars passes through Sag, goes into Capricorn. Saturn's also going to be passing into Capricorn at the very end of this month, but mostly early April, which could relieve some of that restriction there with Saturn in Sag. But I am going to make a coronavirus video actually for MTZ insiders. So if you do want to watch that video, do click the sign up link. It's a newsletter. You just type in your email, and then I will be sending out that news blast here either today or tomorrow on that video if you want to check that out. But anyways, looking at the rest of the day, we do have this, of course, Sun still in Pisces. So the larger context is still really good for getting in touch with that receptive side of ourself. This has been the case these past roughly about 4 or 5 days. If you have felt more of a focus on a little bit more of the deeper water energy, still really good to focus on life in this way. Pisces is the time of the year for having more acceptance. Sometimes it can bring a little bit of uncertainty in terms of things, but that helps us become more receptive, have a little bit more faith and trust in the divine process of things, and surrender some control. And this leads to more peace, more spiritual well-being, right? More of these positive qualities of Pisces, listening to our intuition, and of course, developing our imagination, creativity, and fundamentally what's important to us on a soul level is a great way of working with this larger time period. All right, so today, no major aspects going exact, but we are in this third quarter phase, which means exactly a week ago, we did have that full moon. And so that was likely a time of gaining insights and awareness, both collectively and personally. There may have been some shifts and changes, especially with Mercury direct at that time. Now with Mercury moving direct, things may start to move forward with whatever's been on the back burner. But any insights you've gained since over the past week could be good to challenge ourselves with. How can we implement some of these insights, some of these perspectives, and integrate, take action, maybe really ground, implement, challenge ourselves with in this third quarter phase of the lunar cycle. The very later part of the day, we'll have the moon trining Uranus, so we could be feeling a bit free-spirited as, again, we come out of that kind of transformative energy. Uranus adds to that. It's a little bit of freedom, a little bit of individuality, and maybe wanting to contribute to something greater than ourselves, or just feeling a bit eccentric and progressive minded when the moon trines Uranus. Nothing major, but again, kind of adding to that Sagittarius energy. We'll likely feel the later part. All right, and just a quick weekly recap. We do have Venus in Aries still, so good to still be enjoying things that require initiative and connecting in our relationships in a way that maybe is initiating or direct or doing active things, but enjoying some of that initiating fire energy with Venus nonetheless. Again, Mercury is direct, starting to build some momentum. And in Aquarius, this could be about the future and progressive things and our future mind. So anything involving our visions or the future that we've been thinking about, really good to continue to implement now that Mercury is direct. And again, Mars passing over these 3 planets, the stellium we have here at the end of this month in Sagittarius, which will be activating, again, more of this expanding of our perception and really examining what our beliefs, is our view of life, and how can we put action and energy towards these perceptions in a way that's constructive and healthy. And that's really the later theme of the day, as the moon will go into Sagittarius, signifying a bit of this importance of expanding our perception. But to do that, great for healing, right? We do have to heal, transform, redeem all aspects of ourself in order to really support a lot of that more expansive energy, which will be going into tomorrow. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Again, down below is that link for signing up for MTZ Insiders if you haven't yet signed up. But have a great one. Thank you again, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the next daily video. Take care.